23rd of March, I'm at Castle Ashby Lakes in Northamptonshire. It's a lovely sunny day and I've arrived at about 3:15. These are day ticket lakes, they're really good value and you can buy a day ticket on the back. At the end of this video I'm going to show you my rigs and setup and also how to tie a loop that springs out in fluorocarbon or boilie stops. The wind's in the east, so I started off fishing the western end of the lake and I fished close in for a start. After about 5 minutes the swans came along and ate all my free offerings. So I moved. I had a close-in rod with a lump of paste on it. I cast the boilie towards the island. I baited up just before I moved to the swim and didn't have long to wait before I was into a fish. Make sure you have your slipping clutch set right so as you can only just pull line off. I've got to make sure it doesn't get into the tree branches to my right. What an absolute beauty. Look at the markings on it, look at the coloration. What a fish. Off she goes. If you haven't subscribed already, please can you subscribe. That one was a bit too close to the bank, but I think I'll leave it there for a little while. I decided to recast my close-in rod and reset it up with a heavier weight and cast it closer to the island. I also recast the rod I caught the fish on. That's better. Try and get your free offerings as close as you can to your hook bait when you're fishing a long way out. It's lucky I moved my close-in rod. I'm trying to lure them away from my rods. This feels really good. First it went off to the right, and now it's come back and it's going over my other line. I need to move around my other rods. Now I have to make sure it doesn't get into those branches. I'm leaning hard to the right to try and get it away from that bank. I'm so lucky today, another cracking fish. I carried on for a while longer. Next I'm going to show you the rigs I used. I was using a 2-ounce lead free for the line to run through. I also had a rubber stop bead above the swivel. I make the hair quite short by winding it round the hook and so as it comes off at the right angle on the bend. This is the loop I'll show you how to tie. I used to tie overhand knots and they pulled quite tight and I found it quite difficult to thread the buoy stop through, so I tried to work out something else and this is what I came up with.
GoPro, stop recording.
First make a loop in the line, then thread the end of the line through the loop that you just made, then round the line twice and then back through the loop. You have to adjust the knot to make the loop the size that you want. This is a recap on how it's tied. With some makes of line you have to go round 3 times. I was using 12-pound Fox Illusion fluorocarbon. I tie one of these knots on the end of the line that I leave on the spool. This makes it quicker if I need to tie a rig in a hurry. Then I tie a knotless knot. I go round anti-clockwise so as to put less strain on the metal join on the hook. Next, a grinner knot to attach the swivel. I thread the line through the eye and then tie a couple of turns to bed the knot down. Then I form a loop and tie 4 turns through the loop. I very gently pull it tight. That's the finished rig. My rig's a bit long, but sometimes I find it best to do things a bit differently on heavily fished water. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I hope you can get out fishing soon.
Go, pro, stop recording.